Now we're going to demonstrate how to pick up your horse's hooves and how to clean them out with a hoof pick using the lovely little bit again. So we'll start with this front foot. When we go to pick up her foot, I want to be off to the side a little bit, and I face my, I'm kind of facing towards her back foot, okay? So I take my right arm, I'm going to go on the inside of the horse's leg. We're going to put just a little pressure on the chestnut on the inside of the leg so they shift their weight off. And then I'm going to pick that foot up, get my handy dandy hoof pick out of my pocket, and we're going to clean along the edge of the frog here. So we're going to clean that section out, and we should see a V in the hoof right here. And we're cleaning around that spot. Now, she just came from out in the pasture, so her hooves are dirty. So we'll kind of clean that out. And we'll clean on this side. And we can kind of scrape along this to make sure everything is nice and tidy. Okay? There we go. Now we're going to move on to her back foot. So, same thing. I stay facing towards her backside. My hand on the right comes to the inside here. Put a little pressure on that chestnut, and I'm going to lift her foot up towards me. I'll wait for just a second as she kind of shifts her weight off. We'll hold it up here. All right, Bubby. We'll grab my hoof pick again. Oh, thank you. And we'll clean along the edge of that frog, which again is that V right through the center. You're right. You're all right, Bubby. And that's showbiz, folks. Lovely. We'll move her from that spot. There we are. Excellent. And we'll go to the other side. All right, so we'll scooch to this side. Good girl, Debbie. Good girl. Now, if the horse wants to be a little bit squirrely and wants to move, then I'll just kind of spend some time petting them and saying, hey, it's no big thing. We're not in a hurry to go anywhere right now. And take my left hand now, go along the inside of that leg, and then can you see, so the chestnut is right here. It almost looks like a callus or a scab. So when I say we're putting a little pressure on the chestnut, that's where I'm, again, just kind of bringing my index finger and my middle finger in contact with it just really lightly. And you can see as soon as I do that, she kind of shifts her weight off over to the side. So I'm kind of putting some pressure there. I lift her foot up. And then I clean out along that frog. So we'll go like this. Clean again. She just came from the pasture and it's kind of a gunky mess. We'll go like that. Clean along through here. Good girl. There we are. And this is huge. Little bit used to be so afraid of the farrier and just even having her feet messed with, so she's doing really nicely. Good girl. Now we'll switch to her back foot, and again, I use my left hand. I stay facing kind of away from her. Bring my hand in along that chestnut, and she picks it up so nicely for me. I kind of pull her foot off to the side here, and we'll clean out this side along that frog. So the frog, again, is the triangle in the center, and we're cleaning out along those canals on the side. There we are. Good girl. And then we can kind of scrape the edges clean here. She's ready for a little trim. Like that. And like that. And then I'll set her foot down like that. Perfect. I'll pet her, and I'll rub on her leg a little bit, and I'll say good job. So that is how we're going to pick our horse's hooves up and clean them out with our hoof pick.